Name Chinkey Saini, contestant number 1.
How many of you think that name matters? A quick raise of hands. Me too. For those who think it doesn't, try calling your husband or wife with someone else's name. Did you anticipate some punches and kicks coming in? Now, would you agree that name actually matters? A breezy evening to fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. When we're born, our parents give us a name that becomes our identity for the rest of our lives. Name with beautiful meanings attached to it, like Prem, meaning love, or Rahul, which means conqueror. But when your name is Chinky, even Google fails to find a meaning for it. 22 June 1995, I was born, and my parents decided to name me Chanchal. But right then, their family friends come neighbor, my aunt Santosh manipulated them. She suggested to change my name to something like Chinky, which seemed more cute and refreshing to her. Now, under extreme peer pressure, my parents scribbled Chinky over my birth certificate. Little did they know that they had scribbled my fate. Because of this unique name, all through my school life, I witnessed a variety of spelling and mispronunciations of my name, like chickeny, chimney, chunky, and many more. Wait, you don't trust me, right? I've even got these school certificates as my evidence. Now, one fine day in the school, my class teacher started asking students the meanings of their name. Now, just like every other class, even my class of students with names like Raj, Simran, and Preeti explaining what their names meant until it was my turn. I stood up and said, I don't know. The teacher got astonished. Wow, that's really deep. I corrected her. No, ma'am. I don't know the meaning of my name. The class ended, but that teacher's question kept bothering me. I wanted to know the meaning of my name, so I rushed to my mother. Ma, what is my meaning of the name? She looked at me, smiled, and said, ask your dad when he's back. I had no other option but to wait for my father to come back home and make me aware of the cosmic beauty of my name. So when he did, I rushed to my dada. Pa, what does my name mean? He looked at me, smiled, and said, I don't know. I was shocked. Wow, that's deep. He corrected me. No. I mean, I don't know the meaning of your name. It was your aunt who named you. I was disappointed and crestfallen. I wanted to know whether my name had some meaning. So I knew what I had to do. Request my father to get me a baby names book. Papa, please. My father, being a very obedient father, got me the baby names book the very next day. Chanting the name of God, I started flipping through the pages of the book. My eyes were wide open and jaw dropped when I finally found my name in there. I moved my finger to read the meaning associated with it, and it read small. Chinky meant small. I was short in stature and chinky precisely defined how I looked. That day, I really wanted to meet Aunt Santosh. Was she an astrologer or something? Thankfully, that teacher or any other teacher never brought up this topic. And then I entered college, and over there I learned that my name was also a racial abuse, and using it in public, mind you, could land you in jail. So whenever my friends would summon me at public places, everybody around would start to judge them. Now, my name was not just an embarrassment for me, but even others around me. Almost every single day, I would receive suggestions to change my name to something like Chitrakala, Chitrasoma, Chandramukhi. But let's admit, who wants to get into this tiring process of changing the name? Not me, at least. While all this was annoying, the worst was yet to come. During the lockdown, I was so bored that I signed up on a dating app. And over there, I got matched to this guy who seemed very mature from his bio. He texted me first saying, "What's your real name?" I had a very uncanny feeling, but I chose to ignore it and revert, "Chinkey is my real name." To which he said, "It's okay. It's okay if you don't want to tell me what your real name is. Do you want to see my birth certificate? I can show that to you." He turned it down and suggested that I shouldn't lie on my basic details. What? He forced me to unmatch him, and there were many like him. All this, and then Mr. William Wordsworth says, "What's in a name?" Oh, wait, that was William Shakespeare. Now you know what it feels like, Mr. William Shakespeare. Ladies and gentlemen, our names are not just some letters grouped together. Our names have a story. They give meaning to our life. So if your name is not Babban, Fugga, Tsunami, or Chaman, go to your parents and give them a tight hug and thank them for taking out the time to think of a proper name for you. After all, it's all in the name. Contest share.